Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Leo from the full until the new moon. So, from the 3rd of July until the 17th of July. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it really helps it to grow, and I can do new videos for you. I'm going to be using my Tower of Prague deck, and just going to lay down your 10 cards. So, let's have a look at what's coming up for you. Right, so the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. The card I get is the Death card, okay. The feeling here is of letting go, okay. It's very much about moving from one stage to a new one, okay. Shutting one door to enable a new one to open, okay. There's a lot of kind of sort of burning dead wood to kind of sort of clear a way forward. It's like you've been left in no doubt now that it's time to let go and just move away from this situation. I do sense that so much has been revealed here that you're kind of sort of left in no doubt that it's time to actually move away from this situation. It's like you have to see, like within yourself, you have to experience it for yourself. It could well be that you were told things by people or you had your suspicions, but I just sense so much has been revealed now that it's you letting go. Okay, you're left in no doubt. It is a major card, so it's kind of showing it is happening. So the card crossing is the 8 of Wands. Okay, first of all with the number 8, okay, it's a very karmic number, so I do sense you have been through this karmic experience. Okay, there's been a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, this kind of sort of coming and going here. It's like you've had repeated experiences, you know, the same thing just happening over and over again, like Groundhog Day, and you always come back to square one, okay? But since the Death card is showing up, it shows you kind of sort of breaking free. It's like you've kind of sort of gained enough information now. It's like you may not have been able to see the wood for the trees, and it's like you stepping back, okay? You gaining more clarity, you seeing the bigger picture, and then you break free and move forward from the situation. Yes, things may be up in the air initially, okay? It's a bit like a snow globe, you know, you shake it all up and all the snow is all over the place, but it will settle to reveal that beautiful scene which was always there, okay? Or like being on a plane and you're going from one place to a better place, but you experience like turbulence along the way. It's the same kind of thing here. There's some kind of sort of project I feel you're working on which is going to be achieved here within the next 8 weeks, and it could well be, I keep seeing like Cupid's arrows and arrows of love, that romance is going to bubble up around you again. So the card in the past coming to the present is the 7 of Pentacles reversed. That's interesting because it's really giving me this feeling of kind of sort of letting go here, okay? Recently you've come to this conclusion, okay? Something come out of the woodwork. A whole can of worms was opened here. The cat was let out of the bag, that's what I'm being given here. And it kind of sort of shows you stepping back. Okay, you've stepped back from the situation. Exactly what I was just talking about, in the sense of not being able to see the wood for the trees, but stepping back, seeing the bigger picture. So looking more forward, I've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. So as I was just saying, it's kind of, things have to get worse before they get better. Okay, a bit like that snow in the snow globe, okay, or being on that plane and experiencing that turbulence, okay. Don't worry, it's normal, okay. It always happens, okay. When you make changes, you kind of sort of throw up all kinds of stuff initially, which you then need to work through. But the difference this time is that in the past you would have tried and you would have started experiencing this turbulence, if you'd like, and you would have went back to square one. But what I feel here with the Death card, it's quite clearly you are going to break free and move forward from this situation. So the card in the goal position is the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I do sense things have been unsettled, things have been unstable for you. It could well be, I keep getting status quo, in the sense of you were kind of used to the insecurity, so you were secure within the insecurity, okay, but your goal is to feel secure within the security, okay, so having it kind of sort of both ways here, okay, and it clearly does show that. But initially things will become or appear a lot more unstable initially, and then they'll become really settled. So you become secure within the security. That's what I'm being given here. You may well be wanting some improvements here around a money and a work situation, or some kind of business, and that is shown to become more settled as well. Yeah, I mean, subconsciously it's already happening. Okay, I've got the Emperor card here, which is very much the card of security. It's like you're finding that security within yourself. Okay, initially all kinds of stuff is kind of sort of thrown up, which you deal with, and as you deal with it, you become stronger. Okay, you become a lot more secure within yourself. It's like what you're needing to become strong. So everything's thrown all over the place, you sort it all out, you become stronger and more secure through that. Okay, and it starts off within yourself, and then stuff will also start to show up on the outside as well. Your advice here is shown by the Three of Swords reversed. Could well have been a love triangle situation here, or someone around the situation who's been doing a lot of interfering, a lot of manipulation, and the feeling here is to either let go and just move forward from this situation or these people here. If you can't do that, then there's a strong sense of the need to do something differently here. Okay, don't forget the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And don't forget also that if you change the way you look at, what you look at also changes as well. So on the outside, I've got the Queen of Wands. So already things are looking a lot more positive. Okay, the Queen of Wands is a very positive card. It may not seem like that at the moment, okay, because of these changes which is taking place. It's like this transitional period, but there's a balance here. Okay, clearly shows that things are going to come back into balance for you. There's also something about some connection to the spiritual or the physical, sorry, the spiritual or the creative side of things. So it could well be a hobby or interest which you have, or maybe you've been reading up on such stuff recently. But more than anything, it's about things coming back into balance, you finding more passion within yourself and also in what you do as well. So your hopes and your fears is shown by the Judgment card. Again, it's very karmic. Okay, so your fear really is that the same thing is going to happen again, that you're just going to go back to square one. Okay, but as I said here with the Death card, it's breaking free, moving forward from the situation, and in fact the Judgment card shows that everything's going to open up for you. And then the final card is, it's interesting, I've got the Death card in the reverse position, and here I've got the Death card. Okay, with this pack I've got two Death cards and I've got two Sun cards. Okay, so with the Death card in the reverse position, it's very much confirmation, okay, about these changes which are taking place. Okay, but what it's also saying is that something needs to be kind of sort of dealt with. Okay, and I do sense what this means is that all these kind of sort of frustrations, like these challenges which are thrown up, it shows you having to deal with these, and then you become a lot stronger within yourself, and then you move forward, and then things will start to open up for you, which is also shown by the Emperor card at the subconscious level. Okay, it shows you working on yourself, it shows you becoming stronger, and then it just shows you breaking free and moving forward. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment. There's also links for free daily readings, personal readings, to buy me a coffee, and to my crystal shop. Thanks.